Single contact faded. Milsim 138, 190, track west. Hostile, height.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Uncappingbadger here. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to the Panther Den. You join me at 33,000 feet over Pakistan right now, at making our entrance into Afghanistan to do some strike. We're in the F-18. We've taken off from the Truman, and I thought, why not stream it? So here we are. It wasn't a planned stream, but here we are nonetheless. We've got 4 GBU-38s and then a big 2,000 pounder GPS bomb as well, for when we need that extra oomph. So we're about 240 miles away from from the waypoint I've plotted, which is just the Afghan border, and then we'll probably have another couple hundred miles after that to fly to get to any sort of target area. So we've got a bit of a flight ahead of us, boys. It should be fun. Bossman, check the DCS media channel for me real quick. All right. I shall do it on my mobile phone. In fact, no. Fuck it, I'll do it. Is this stream friendly, Miguel? Before I pull it up on stream, is it stream friendly? Yeah, yeah. Okay. And desktop. Nice. I like it. Fox 4. Very nice. Very nice. That's a sick screenshot, by the way. I still think we shouldn't be allowing Apaches to carry that much ordnance. I still think 8 Hellfires and a rocket pod. But who am I to argue with the powers that be? If you can lift it, I say it's fair. Yeah, it's just cringe. Like the Apaches never flew with that loadout in Afghanistan. That's why I find it cringe. You know what I mean? Like it was just, yeah. Hey, Indy, what's going on? Good to see you. Staff meeting in 5 minutes. Lurking. All right. I'm not invited to that one, guys. Just so you guys are aware, I'm not invited to that. I'm not in the inner sanctum. I know many things, but I'm not staff. Hey, Vox. Going on? Good to see you. Impromptu stream wasn't planned. Otherwise, if I planned it, I would have started us on the deck. But it wasn't until I was at 33,000 feet, and I thought, yeah, I should probably stream this. So here we are. We're over Pakistan right now, just chilling out. Was in PD doing a ferry flight. Oh yeah. What was your call sign? Like, was I on when you were on? Because I never saw anyone called Vox unless I was being blind, which is possible. I was. Oh, okay. I didn't see. Are you still on? Flash, Diana, no dice, Zots. Yeah, I'm on. Nah, it came off. Ah, okay. How's my FPS doing? FPS is good. The frustrations of yesterday have disappeared. Very nice. So how's everyone doing? You guys are gonna have to keep me entertained for a little bit. We've got a hell of a flight ahead of us. We're just over Pakistan, as I say, and yeah, making our way into the theatre. Not entirely sure where we're going to go once we get there. Uh, See, that's us right there. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to go. I mean, I was thinking just stay in RC South, RC Southwest rather. That's kind of where I've been operating. But part of me wants to go to Kandahar and help the guys out at Kandahar. I just don't know if there's anything there that would require me to drop a bomb. I Spy with my Mark One eye. We are not playing I Spy, dude. I'm sorry, we're not. We're not playing I Spy. I guess we'll find out. I mean, before I do anything, I want to go to the tanker and top up. So we'll probably go to this tanker track, top up, and then we'll see where we need it after that. I guess. I don't want to go north because well, there's nobody up there. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody flying up that area. So I want to stay down here. Yeah. Do you know why? Because I went in there with a Chinook, right, and I capped it. I dropped the engineers, even though I didn't need to, but I didn't know that at the time. So I dropped engineers, capped it, and then flew back in and picked the engineers back up. But I didn't have any troops with me, so I couldn't put the troops in. So the zone instantly went clear again. And when I capped this fob, I went back with troops and tried to cap it, and it just kept on saying, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "Right, well, okay, well, where can I drop this stuff off?" 'Cause I tried here, I tried over here, I tried over here, and it was like nowhere. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, okay." So, it is what it is. Well, listen to that. You know what, guys? I fancy some five finger death punch. I've kind of been in that kind of mood today. Let me pull some five finger death punch up. Well, according to Hart, the entire thing is a loading zone because it's apparently there's some technical reason that he did explain on the Discord. So the entire thing is a loading zone, but he says he's going to make like a 100-meter radius around this sign right here a load zone, and the rest of it won't be. So we'll see how that works. So yeah, yeah. Well, I suggested the air traffic control towers because every airfield has a tower, right? And I was like, well, just make the tower, just make the like 100-meter radius around the tower, the load zone. But Hart says apparently not every airstrip has an accessible tower, so it is what it is. Um, so yeah. For those unaware, this is Panther Den. This is Panther Den Afghanistan. Uh, Brand new coin PVE server. Uh, well, the mission's brand new. The server's not. We've just finished a year of cola, but this is a brand new mission. Well, I'm not. When they bring in the full logistics system, once the Hercules is released, I'm not entirely sure how they're going to do it. I don't know if it'll be. I don't know which airfield will become like the primary supplier. You know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure which one they've decided on, but eventually there will have to be some logistics gameplay. People are going to have to put some time into logistics because they're going to want ammo and stuff, aren't they? So I'm looking forward to it though. Well, I'm biased, but I think they should make it Bastion. I think we should cap Bastion, and then that should become like the main supply hub, at least for RC Southwest, because in real life that's how it was. Everything went through Bastion, right? So you landed at Kandahar, you got in a C-130 or Chinook or something, and you flew to Bastion. Yeah, I mean, I've got a pre-ordered. Like I say, I don't envisage myself flying it solo. It's gonna be like a multi-crew deal for me, but we'll see. That might that might change. It depends how, looking at the videos, it doesn't look like it's single crew friendly. It looks like you kind of do need somebody to help you out in that regard. Well, that's the thing, man. Like we I'm guilty of it as well. So this isn't a dig at you or anybody else. It's just the way things have kind of turned out. We don't put enough stock in defending the stuff that we cap. We put like a squad of infantry down to cap it, and then we cap it, and then that's it. We've left it. You know what I mean? Like we learned the hard way in Cola, if you recall. Doing it that way, it tends to get zones recapped really quickly. We need to put a bit of effort into it. And the way Indy's talking, they're going to turn the AI up because they think it's a bit. Well, I think it's not them, it's me. I think it as well. I think it's a bit too easy right now. They want if they want this to last until beginning of next year, or quarter one of next year, they're going to have to turn up the difficulty because we're blitzing through it. So I completely agree. Whatever zone they need to choose, we as players need to start, considering how we're going to defend that area. It's a touch, but at the same time, if also all those ones, it's a ball ache no one's going to sign up for. I don't know. I mean, if they made it a task like it was back in Cola, I would do that quite happily. I quite enjoyed that task. Once they turned the difficulty up and it wasn't just one squad, it was just pathetic. Um, you know, if they make it difficult and they make it a little, something that you've actually got to work toward, that you've got actually work to do, then I would do it. Yeah, definitely. Maybe, maybe I'm the exception to that. I don't know. Yeah, you see, the way the zones worked in Cola was obviously quite obvious. If it wasn't on the front line, it got deactivated, and then basically we didn't have to worry about it because the AI didn't care about it, and we didn't have to, right? But on this one, with it being coin, I'm not entirely sure how they plan on doing that. They never really discussed that with me when they were talking about it. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I agree with you, Mickey. Don't get me wrong. I completely agree with you. Like, but I would say personally, I would say this one. I would say all of these irrelevant, right? Because there's no coin zone anywhere close to them, right? These ones, again, irrelevant. These ones could be deactivated. This one could probably stay where it is, right? It's pretty close to a coin zone, so it could probably stay where it
Dark
is.
Star, single contact evaded.
These ones
Bullseye,
obviously stay.
128,
Camdawire stays.
251, hostile,
That one
hind.
stays as well. So you've got one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 areas right there, right? To to resupply. That's enough for a that's enough to keep one Chinook player busy for at least an hour or two, right? Uh, Marja again. I'm not entirely sure you need this many, but you could go, okay, well, we'll have this fob, we'll have that fob, and we'll have these four right here, and maybe deactivate that one. Yeah, I'm not like they're saying there's like 300 zones on this map, or more than 300 zones in this map. Yeah, I can't imagine any Chinook pilot or even a C-130 pilot wanting to do that much work. You know what I mean? I certainly wouldn't want to do it. So yeah, I think they need to determine what I think they need to determine what the limit is. Is it just going to be the areas in proximity to a coin zone that we have to keep resupplying and everything else kind of just gets deactivated? Or is it going to be the whole whack? Because no one's going to want to sign up for that. Like I say, if it's like 6 or 7 zones per coin zone, that's probably enough to keep a dedicated Chinook player busy. You know what I mean? Like it's a reasonable amount at the speed that Chinook flies. That's entirely doable. Like I just threw. I mean, how many zones have I capped in that like hour two that I was flying the Chinook there? One, two, three, four, five. I mean, I capped five just by myself without any real effort. Hang on, one, two, three, four. Yeah, five. So it is entirely doable. You know what I mean? However long I've been on the server for, I'm not entirely sure. Just tell me how long I've been on the server for. Does it tell you anywhere how long I've been on the server for? Um, no, it doesn't. But yeah, I'm sure Hart and India are discussing it somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a discussion taking place somewhere because they can't. The server won't let them keep all these fobs going. Performance will eventually drop, so they'll have to figure out what they want to keep and what they don't at some point. Right, boys, 90 miles, and then we'll be officially in Afghanistan. We should figure out which that one, Southern ISF track, 268 Yankee. Am I sweet on that? I am. Can I reasonably turn towards that? I can. Right. So, oh, it's because I'm coupled. There you go. And on the subject of player AI logi, I think that I could have swore I've heard NG say that was going to be a thing. I swear I've heard him say that at some point. He would have to confirm that. I don't want to put words in his mouth. He would have to confirm that for definite, but I'm sure I've heard him say it. Right. While we're busy traveling, we'll set the bombs up. Step that. Anything else I need to do? No, I don't think so. I think we're good on that front. Make sure the fur goes on, let that warm up. It should be good.
Helix 1-1. Helix 1-1 checking in for strike at Lashkar Gah, currently about 22 miles southwest.
Oh, this flight is killer. I can't believe Raven does this on a daily basis. This is a killer flight. That guy flew for 5 hours the other day. 5 hours straight he was flying. What an absolute machine. Oh, so do I, dude. Like, he's an absolute monster. He's really cool. Like, he's a little loud, but I kind of respect that. I kind of respect his gimmick, and I'm not gonna lie. You guys are also gonna have to tell me as well if I start shouting, because I've got a little bit deaf today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, look, someone to ban. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sure the bot will be back at some point. That's like the second one I've had in the last couple of days, so I'm sure there'll be another one coming up soon, but that one will get banned as well. Are we on the right tack-on? Just making sure that the tack-on. Yes, I know. I turned it off on you without. Yeah, it's just the distance involved. Okay. It says it's sweet, so I should be alright. I don't even bother reporting them, dude. I just ban them. It's like, you know what? Banned. I'm sure somebody else somewhere has reported you already. There's zero point in me doing it. You know, you're probably in hundreds of chats. Someone somewhere is bound to have banned you and reported you. Right. I'm gonna say this very auspicious line right here is the Afghan border. Am I right? Yeah. That looks about right. Yeah. Zappa 13 checking in, just entering Afghani airspace. Type F-18 Charlie with 4 JDAMs and one 2,000 pound JDAM. I don't know if anybody heard that. It could still be way out of range, but I guess we'll see. So we'll yeah. So fly the tanker. We'll top up because we burn quite a lot of fuel actually getting here, and then we'll go and see what we can blow up. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping we get Bastion back. Bastion's going to be my main area. Like when I'm not flying from the boat with 81, like that's going to be where I take off from. like I like I thought I'd take off from the boat this time just to say that I've done it, but yeah, Bastion's going to be where I base myself from for obvious reasons. We are definitely in enemy airspace now, so we're gonna master them up. I'm surprised you're still awake, Mickey. Aren't you normally in bed by now? Gotta be up for work and stuff in the morning. I'm surprised you're still awake. You're still flying? Oh. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, I have comments about that, but I'll keep them to myself. Hangman. Mr. Hangman. Also, who says I'm not in bed? Oh, well, I mean, just, normally you disappear. Normally you're not still in chat. Um, I think a lot of people are going to see this as a south to north campaign, but I want to open up another front. Airspace is getting a bit crowded, right? I mean, I don't get it. Like, like us in Britain, we kind of, it's understandable we'd want to be down here because this is where our country served, right? So it's understandable we want to be down here. I don't understand why the Americans are down here, the Canadians though. I would have thought they'd be off doing other things elsewhere. But I completely agree. We need to get um we need to get this area going so that people can come in from the opposite side. Doing 87 miles. I think it's because Echo is a place fixed to him without long transit. Is it? Is it still the only fixed win? No, no, we got Dwyer now, haven't we? Yeah. So, which makes zero sense. Like, if they want like air bases elsewhere, they need to fly, they need to initially do that long transit to help cap. You know what I mean? I know you guys like cost, but that was kind of. Andy told me about that last night before he pushed that patch out. He's like, yeah, we're rolling it back because there's been a bug in the system and it's kind of made it too easy for people. And I'm like, well, you better tell people because they're gonna get pissed off if you just roll it back and don't tell them about it. So people took it rather well, actually. I was expecting a mutiny on Discord when I woke up, but there wasn't. People just went, yeah, okay, fair enough, and just lived with it. I was annoyed giving them advice on crapping. Yeah, it was the same old story. Some people have found an exploit and just used it to make ungodly amount of progress, and it was like, yeah, that's not on. You know what I mean? Like, and I think Hart is still a little bit hurt over the Cola combined arms bug where the AI wouldn't shoot at them. I think he's still a little bit hurt at that and how long that went undetected. So I would expect if you guys find an exploit that's allowing you to make rapid progress, come clean and tell them, because if you don't, they're just going to roll it back. They're not going to take that shit this time round. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? They were quite pissed off when they found out that that was a thing. I should be able to see this thing. What's its call sign? So we're going to this one. I'll go 312. So on button 17. Zappa 13 checking out for Southern ISAF aerial refueling track. Arco 31, Zappa 131 F-18 Charlie, inbound 49 miles to the south.
Arco 3-1, request rejoin.
Oh no, I know. On Afghan, it was a different. Um, it wasn't necessarily something you guys were doing that was causing the exploit. It was a bug, but um, yeah, Cola was like, yeah, you guys never thought to ask, should the AI be shooting at us? And Honestly, I was the same as you guys. I didn't. I was like, yeah, this is a bit weird. Like they're not shooting at me, but surely somebody at some point in the year we've been on this map has pointed out that they're not shooting at us, and it turned out nobody had. And I was like, okay, I'm guilty as everybody else, I guess. So yeah, it is what it is, mate. Um, Trying to figure out which ones. Which one did he? Shit, I wasn't listening. What? Arco. Where's Arco? Shells that way. Arco's at 25. I wasn't listening to the radio, so I didn't get what altitude he was at. We should probably start descending. Turn the old autopilot off. Do some hand flying for a while. Also, as well, we tend to lean to the left, so I'm going to try and trim that out. I'm also going to assume it's that guy there. So if I step, that one. Yeah, that's him. So get headset back on. I tried doing this last night, and the server just wouldn't play ball with me. I spent 20 minutes trying to air-to-air refuel off the tanker down south. And every time I tried, it would desync and put the tanker somewhere completely different to where I was. It was really pissing me off. Winchester Scotch, bedtime for me. Alright, Miss McGee, take it easy, dude. Have a good night, sweet dreams. See you might see you tomorrow. Don't know. If not, I'll see you Thursday. Oh, some F-13s and F-16 down there. It's crazy to me how that's still a degraded TACAN. But turn it off. Do that. Turn it back on. Oh. Right, so yeah, we'll get some fuel and then we'll check back in on TAC, see if anybody needs any air support. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. So go ahead and get the fuel page up. Go ahead and save that. We'll also save the countermeasures and switch radar to standby. There's bingo at £7,500. Let's drop that down to 4. Maybe I want to reset that back to 7.5 once we refuel, guys. It's a little spicy today. This is like a ghost velocity vector because I've got my hood uncaged. So it's telling me the wind is blowing quite heavily since I've got that. That's what my hood looks like without it uncaged. Yeah, I'm definitely closing on them. It's just slow for some reason. Let's get down at 24,000. Yeah, we don't want to get low on this one, guys. Manpads are pretty effective, so we want to stay pretty high up if we can. Use our altitude advantage to stay safe. Just keep an eye on this old tanker here. Should be making his turn any time now, and then when he does, we'll get him.
Darkstar, Hangman. Request buggy dump.
There he is.
Hammond clean.
Right. He hasn't started his turn yet, but when he does, boys and girls, we will be moving in for the rejoin. Got plenty of fuel, so we can just wait for him to make his turn. We don't have to chase him. We don't have to chase him too hard, at least. We can just casually close in on him. And when he makes his turn, we'll close in just by pulling a bit of lead on him. Come on, Mr. Tanker, make your turn. Let me rejoin on you. If not, oh, there's his turn. Right. Aqua 3-1, Zappa 1-3, visual 6 miles to your stern, closing in for port observation. No, don't climb, don't climb, don't climb. Bring the power back. We're going to be on a tanker for a few minutes, guys. We need to top up to about £15,000 worth of fuel, so we're going to be on the tanker for a little while, so wiggle the fingers and toes. Worst thing you can do on a tanker is death grip the stick. And be nice and loose, just small inputs. Bring the power back, bring it back in. There you go, his lights on. I feel like we've listened to this song already, guys, but I can't change the playlist now, so we'll have to wait until I finish tanking, and then we'll change it up to something else. We'll have the old comms menu ready. We'll get stable on his wing, and then we'll slide in. Power back. Back. Come on. Slow down. A little bit more. Speed brake. Aqua 3-1, Zappa 1-3, established port observation, sliding port hose for refueling. So that comes out. A little bit of power.
Ready, pre-contact.
Not quite in position. Hit that a bit too early.
Ready, pre-contact.
Like that. There you go. It's just small inputs, guys. Small inputs, nothing too drastic. Guide the probe in. A little bit of power, just to push it in a bit so you don't drop out instantaneously. And then you just hold it here. Ish. You always bounce around a little bit, but just hold it right here. That's it. This is us for at least the next couple of minutes. And luckily he's just come off a turn, so it should all just be straight line flying. We shouldn't have to worry about turns or anything like that, which is nice. That can screw you up if you're not expecting it. So it's just a little bit of power in, take it straight back out again. A little bit of left rudder, a little bit of right rudder. Just a little bit of pitch, take it straight back out. Aileron. Oh, bit of desync. Of course. Unlike the real tanker, you can't help desync, so you kind of just gotta stay on your toes. And if it happens, don't let it put you off. Just slide back in. Don't let it ruin your concentration. Just go straight back in. Get back on the basket. Reset. This is why you always want to be. You don't want to be right on top of the tanker. You want to be just a bit lower. So if it does desync, you've got a good chance of missing the aircraft. Got another 5,000 pounds or so fuel to take. Bit of trim. So I'm running the asymmetric loadout, guys. So I've got an external tank on my right wing, but I don't have it on the left wing. So it's a little bit of left trim to counter the weight of the tanks now giving me, because it's full of fuel. Bit more trim. Almost done. 2,000 pounds more, give or take. It is literally just the tanks we're filling up now. We should be full internally.
Darkstar, Hangman. Request bogey dope.
Someone should tell poor Hangman that there's no enemy air
Hangman
on
clean.
this. If he's flying around expecting a dogfight or something, he's going to be disappointed because there is nothing. Right. Aqua 3-1, Zappa 1-3 satisfies flight and starboard observation. Right. Ordinarily want to slide a bit further back before coming over, but since there's nobody else here, we're good. And then we just Aqua 3-1, Zappa 1-3, starboard observation departing up and to the left. Have a good day. Alright, so up to 26,000. And over to the left. Because we're Navy, we don't go to the right. So yeah, we'll go to about 27,000. We don't want to be mega high. But yeah. 27,000 is about right. We'll switch back to TAC. Zappa 1-3 checking back in on TAC. Right.
DX11 reporting Lashkar Gah is completed. RTB for the final time tonight.
And then we'll just circle here. We'll figure out where we need it. Lashkar Gah is looking pretty nice right now. Looks like we've got a 3-ship heading north. Guess they're heading up to Salerno. Yeah, I'm not about that, guys. I'm just gonna go to this area right here. I think on Lashkar Gah. It's close by. We've already done a long flight to get here. I don't want to fly any further. So let me plug in the coordinates for that particular area. Give me a second. Didn't mean to press that. UFC. Alright, so north 3138, east 642127, east 2911. And what we'll do as well while we're here is get the radar on, re-enable the countermeasures, and go swarm on. That should be good. We can now go 80 miles. Switch that back to waypoint. Turn that off. TXE. Not entirely sure what that TXE is degraded about, but whatever. 40 miles. Zappa 13 is going to be working Lashkar RC southwest, north quadrant. We don't want to be too fast either, because we're just going to have to slow back down again to drop our bombs, so we'll work about 310 knots. There we go. 310 knots, and we'll go air to ground mode, and we'll get the flare up on. The right DDI. So let's go ahead and get a different playlist going, because we've listened to this playlist already. I think we've listened to it twice actually. So let's go ahead and just get a different playlist going. Something with a bit of variation. I'll just put on my standard playlist, I think. Right. Right, so we'll put 284 in on that.
Helix 1-1 checking out and over to CTAP. See ya.
And we'll waypoint designate that then. That'll allow us to look through it with the targeting pod. Let's get that going. IR. Looks like somebody's already putting the hurt down. Very nice. So we're not going to see. I don't think we're going to see much until we get closer, guys. So we'll just. So 80 flares on the left side, so we're going to offset to the right, I think. So I'm just going to go 294. And we don't have any laser guided ordnance on board, so we should be good. Just doing a quick set of scans, make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. It's not. That 7.5. Right. So this looks absolutely terrible. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. don't know if it's just because of the distance. I don't see any bad guys. Which is a little worrying. That one's probably better for contrast. What's that? Unfortunately, guys, this is obviously a fairly substantial town, so they're going to be in amongst the buildings, I think, which is just going to make life harder for us. Just keep myself orientated to the waypoint, because the waypoint should be smack bang in the middle, so we don't want to lose orientation. Otherwise, we'll never find targets. Aha. Our first customer, maybe. Let's turn it on. The hell is that? No, that is not a customer. That's unfortunate. This zone is definitely active, right? Yeah. Alright, let's turn off head and select. Let's put ourselves into a gentle left-hand bank. This zone isn't a particularly big zone, so they can't be hiding. No, that's seeing me. They can't be hiding too far away from the center, surely. Does the zone extend out over the river? No, it doesn't. Right, so the river is kind of the limit of our. That's about right. I wonder if I've just mistyped a coordinate. Let me just double check these coordinates, guys. So if we do that, smack bang in the middle. So north 313828, east 6, oh, east 642127, elevation 2591. Does look like that.
Ejected pilot is stranded on the ground. Launch CSAR operations immediately.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you get too low to the ground. Manpads are no joke on this map. Right, let's have a look outside the window. Right, let's... That's Lashkar down there. Everything's hot. It's Afghanistan. Come on, give me a target to bomb. I just want to drop some bombs. I mean, that does not line up to where I just put a marker, right? Like I put the marker like over there. I was nowhere near the river with my marker, which makes me think I'm putting something's not right. Let's just do a scan with a TV camera. Yeah, we just gotta be patient, guys. We got tankers on station. We can go and tank again if we need to. We just gotta be patient. They're probably just hiding in amongst the buildings. Worse, they're inside the buildings because DCS be funny like that. But yeah, we just gotta be patient. We'll find a target, and when we do, we'll blow it up, and it will be highly satisfying because we'll have had to work for it. See, so that's where the other guys have been striking, right? So now we know we've got a frame of reference. We know there's definitely bad guys in the area. We just got to find the rest of them. Let's do another turn to the left. There's definitely bad guys down there. The zone wouldn't be still there if there wasn't. FP Con Delta, that's great. Just great. Roll out. Roll out. Thinking about it, I'm robbing myself of XP here. There you go. Get some XP for this if we can find the targets. See, they're probably just tucked in amongst the little alleyways and nooks and crevices. Just gotta find them. What options do I have for this? Didn't I? No, no. The I'm not entirely sure, guys. Honestly, we're definitely in the right place. We're orbiting. Yeah, we're definitely orbiting the right area. I mean, we're a little far out, but we're not. We're not miles away. We should be able to see targets. Back in, reorientate ourselves. Reasonable angle of bank. Go. I don't see any other bad guys, so I think we'll expand our search a little further out because it is one big coin zone, so there might be bad guys elsewhere. So that's our FARP, which is good. God, look. So I can with some contrast there, please. Aha! See? Patience, guys. Let's just make sure that is actually a target.
Dark Star, single contact
Whoa.
evaded. Bullseye 177,
Hangman,
119, hostile, Hind.
It was, but it's not anymore. That's unfortunate. I was getting myself all excited there, guys. I was like, ooh, I found a target to bomb. Expert 1-2, Zappa 1-3. You might want to try the ISAF AWACS frequency for Hangman.
Copy that, Zapper. Yeah, I'll be checking in with him. Looks like we got potential hostile switchblades over the target helicopters.
I do want fuel. Fuel, we're good. We're sipping on it, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on down there, guys. We've obviously looked at that zone up and down, left and right, and I don't see a target. So I don't know if it's a glitch or if I'm just being blind. So do we have any aircraft in the vicinity of Lashkar Gah that can do a quick scan of this coin zone for me? I think I'm going blind. Alright. Roll out. We might have to roll back in a second, so... Oh. Oh no. Is it? No, that's it. That's what we've just been looking at. I keep seeing that and going, ooh, target. That's been wrecked. Almost did it again. Look, I saw the glow and I was like, ooh, target. Right, let's roll in. Getting a bit far away from it. Right.
Dark Star, Expert 1-2, radio check.
Expert 1-2, 5x5.
Dark Star, Expert 1-2, picture.
Dark Star, clean.
There's no targets anywhere in Lashkar Gah. There's legitimately no targets in Lashkar Gah to be had. Which is unfortunate. So we might leave this for the Apaches. If there is something stuck inside a building somewhere, the Apaches will have an easier job finding it than I will. Their SCR should be able to see right through, I think. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do, guys. I think we'll leave this zone for the Apaches to play with. There's obviously something hidden somewhere that I can't see. I could stay with this all day. Oh, ooh, hang on. What's that? Yep. I can spot vehicles, but they've all seen me. Quick scan inside the cockpit, make sure we're good.
Ejected pilot is stranded on the ground. Launch CSAR
Right,
operations.
guys, we're gonna we're gonna leave this zone because there's nothing there. I don't know how many times I have to orbit it for us to figure that out. So there's nothing there. We'll go to Kandahar. We'll give the Apaches a hand. So let me just plug in the coordinates for that particular gem. HSI data UFC position 01 east 551 elevation 3323. HSI waypoint couple. And then what we'll do is we'll go to manual, go to 30. Blackwatch flight Zappa 13 radio check.
Go ahead, radio check good.
Blackwatch flight Zappa 13 is inbound to Kandahar ETA break. 9 minutes. Is there anything in particular you guys need struck that you can't do yourselves?
I have one helo contact over the base.
Hero, huh? Alright, well, it's better than nothing. I'm inbound. Be with you, nephew. I really do not want to get that low. Yeah. Right. See if I can find this hero contact. There he is. Right. I don't want to get low. I don't want, but at the same time, I need to be able to PID this guy because I don't want to shoot a friendly. I'll keep an eye on him. Can't tell. That might be an Apache. Blackwatch, Zappa, can you do me a favor? Can you pop some flares? Zappa, Blackwatch, I think Zappa's got your target. I didn't see any flares come out of that helo, so I'm going to assume it's hostile and engage. Alright. plus he's hovering, so
Blackwatch 47 had a technical problem, but there is a friendly helo at Kandahar.
Blackwatch, Zappa, Roger. I got 1x helo. Can't get a fixed ID on it right now. It's too far out. As what other helo is there? I don't see anybody else but you on the F10 map.
He's having some comms issues.
Roger. Guess I'm gonna have to go down there and find out who he is. Which is not what I wanted to do. Oh. Let's see if I can get a TV. Zappa visual on MI24. Unless you're friends in an MI24, I'm going to assume that guy's hostile.
That is hostile. You are clear.
Roger. Zappa 13 Fox 3. Can you reduce the wet dry sound effect to make it sound better? I can. Let me kill this chopper, and then I'll bring up my SRSNs, and you can help me tune them. Let's go ahead and put that on barometric. Oh, splash 1. Oh yeah, that's gone. Zappa 13, splash 1, MI24. Booyah. Very nice, very, very nice. Alright. Blur that. Waypoint. Designate. Right. Let me bring up my SRS, mate, and you can tell me which ones I need to be changing. Alright, what am I bringing up? I'm not entirely sure which one. Oh, that one. Okay, there you go. That was easy. Let's go ahead and attempt to find some targets to kill. No. One. Are you alive? Or are you dead? You look alive, so I'm gonna put a bomb on you as well. Zappa 13 paved way times 2. Bring ambient stance down to 20% as well. Shit. Alright, hang on. Settings. I'm pretty sure my ambient cockpit sounds are already quite at 20%, but I'll load them another notch just to make sure. Zappa 1-3 splash 2. Oh, that's a sound system. Yeah, that should probably be dead. One more setting to change. Alright, well, better make it quick then, because I'm about to bomb an SA3 launcher. Just gonna get a bit of distance. What am I changing now? Incoming audio max gain 10 decibels. Where is that? No, 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 no. No, no, no descending. No. Let me just print this up again. There you go. Right, so what am I? So noise gain. 10%. No, not that. Okay, so leave that wherever it is. Okay. Alright. Target loudness. Where's... See, I've got a little bit of speaker boost. I'll turn the speaker boost off as well. Oh, there you go. Okay. Target loudness is max gain 10. That is that right? Oh, 10th. Oh, I see how you said that. Okay. Let me... There you go. That's about right. Okay, so that should be right now. Everything else should be decent. Let's go ahead and get back to the fight because these guys could launch any moment and I'm hovering. So let's go ahead and get that set. Step that. Do that. Welcome back, Mr. Indy. Oh, pay attention, Badger. There you go. Zappa 1-3 paveway ×2 SA3 launchers at Kandahar. Right. Can I see a runway strike option? Because I got £2,000. I could do that. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get this £2,000 off. We'll wait for the £2,000. These two SAM launchers to go boom. See this, guys? You guys are still falling? Holy shit. Alright, I guess it's a bit higher than I thought. I'm also going to check my track IR, guys, because my track IR feels really twitchy. Give me a second. Have I turned off precision mode? I have, that's why. There you go. I'll be right. Splash 2. Cool. Let's roll out and find the runway. There it is. And we'll put it smack bang in the middle right there. And do that.
Double fire with power rifle.
Can you share your tracker eye profile? I can share it, dude. I don't have any objections to sharing it, but you realize it's set for my head, right? It's kind of one of those things where it's different for everybody based on seating position and stuff like that, you know. So I don't have a problem sharing it. I can put it on the Discord if you really want it. But yeah, it's kind of unique to everybody. But mine isn't far off default. I mean, when I drop this bomb, I'll show you. Mine isn't that far off default. Zappa 1-3 in Kandahar for runway strike. Blackwatch flight Zappa 1-3. If you guys are still in the area, watch yourselves. I'm about to drop £2,000 on that runway.
10-4.
Alright. Let's go ahead. Hey, I can hear that. Thank you for testing that for me, Indy. I had no idea if that actually would work. It works. Thank you. How are we doing on fuel? We're about to hit Joker, so we're alright. We're okay. You need more, just increase the wet dry audio effects. Okay, I will do. Zappa 1-3, pave way, Kandahar. Pave way. Oh! Oh yeah. Right. There goes all that extra weight I was carrying. Fuck. Trim. I had a runway bombing task, dude. I'm just doing what the task tells me. Task in, active task, info, runway bombing. There you go. I'm just doing what I was told, dude. Oh, I'm not supposed to have that task? Oh, well, you know. I just assumed it was fine. I was like, all right, well, you want me to bomb a runway? I'll bomb a runway. I'm not gonna complain.
Like Watch 47 rifle.
Oh, here we go.
Bingo.
I called bullshit. I hit that runway, dude. I hit that runway. With a 2,000 pounder, that wasn't no small bomb. That was a 2,000 pounder I dropped in that runway. Like I should have gotten that task, surely.
Bingo.
Apparently not. Well, shit. Blackwatch Zappa 1-3's Winchester, leaving the airspace and departing to the west. Well, Indy, you'll be pleased to know that whilst I have a task, I didn't apparently can't do it. So let's go ahead and just we'll set waypoint 1 as our base, and we'll I guess we'll head to Dwyer. Where is Dwyer? Oh, it's further south. North 3105, crazy east 640. Keep again, east 640401. 5.
Bingo.
Well, in that case, it's still a bug because I just dropped a 2,000 pounder on it and it didn't do anything. So it's still bugged. If you're in chat with him, ask him how many 2,000 pounds it takes because I just dropped one and it didn't trigger. So if it needs more, yeah, that's probably why I only had the one 2,000 pounder.
505 rifle, MI-24.
Bingo.
Yes, I'm well aware, bingo. Can you do me a favor, actually, Andy? Are you spectating or anything like that? No, I was gonna say, could you do me a favor? Could you check Laska Gar out? Because we this zone, I've looked it up, down, left, right. I've spent like the last 25 minutes, half an hour before I came to Kandahar. I spent like a long time scouring this zone. And I couldn't find any bad guys. So I don't know if they're inside the buildings or if the zone's bugged. But yeah, just check it out. If there's bad guys in there, that's fair enough. I've just missed them. But
Expert 1-2 F-18 in Regional Command East. Are there any aircraft monitoring this freak looking for tasking? We have urgency tasking up at Bagger.
Double 505. Current location is Kandahar. We have an Mi-24 circling the airbase. Just took out Blackwatch 47.
fuck. Blackwatch Zappa 1-3. Are you guys serious? I've just killed one for you. All right, I'm coming back. we got fuel.
Maybe you didn't kill him good enough.
We got. I'm 30 miles from Kandahar. I'm coming back round. I'll be there in a few seconds.
Double 505 copies.
Did you guys call a drone into that coin zone? I didn't. I personally didn't. I don't know if anybody else has. Let's try and get a good. Try and get a decent radar scan going. No, this motherfucker isn't as easy to find as the last guy.
Double 505. We currently have 2 helos circling Kandahar. One looks like he's heading to the north. Second one is going to southeast. Double 505 is vacating the area. In about.
Devil 505, I just seen a massive explosion. Was that you?
505 is down.
Oh shit. Zappa 1-3 has your hostile engaging. Come on, lock, please lock, Please? I'm not getting any lower than 15, so you're gonna have to lock it up or I'm pulling out. Okay, that's it. I'm out.
Sniper 1, we just check on.
Lima Charlie. Alright, let's see roughly where he is. Got you. I'm not interested in Ian. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get this guy. Alright. We've got no friendly. I don't think we've got any friendlies down there anyway, do we? Yeah, we do. Right, well, we don't have the fuel to kick around anyway. We're gonna have to bug out. Zappa 13's bingo fuel. We're gonna have to bug out back and get some fuel from Dwyer, and then we'll come back up and try and hunt down those choppers. One 164 miles and we got 88. Cutting it a little fine, but we should be alright. Let's go ahead and get. Where are we landing? Where did we say we were landing, Dwyer? 228. We'll land on 23. I'm in here and so you can add 70 or 80% on the wet dry. Okay, give me a sec. Gotta find that wet dry radio thing again. There it is. 60, 70. I'll add 70. There we go. Forgot what I was doing now. Dwyer. 228. Whoa, no. What are you doing, dude? Chill out, Hornet. Just chill out. I wish I wouldn't do that. That's so annoying. Autopilot, yes. Switch that off. Last one's coming off. We are still a fair distance away from this airfield.
Zappa 13, Sniper 1, no copy.
Zappa 13, go ahead.
As in the sound check, this is Rox.
Roger. Yeah, I don't have any radio effects at all. I just hear your voice.
Oh, did you add back the wet dry stuff?
Yeah, I need a. I'm just going to restart SRS real quickly, guys. Give me a sec. We just made so many changes. Yeah, I'm not having you with radio effects. That's the problem. Which, you know, I kind of like. So I'm just restart my SOS. And I've turned cockpit effects back on. Enable background radio effects. There, that's all turned on. So I'm not entirely sure why it's. decided all of a sudden not to do it. Right. We have anybody? No, we don't have anybody remotely close to landing or taking off, so we should be alright. Zappa 13 is checking out and switching to CTOF. Dwyer traffic, Zappa 13 inbound for a full stop, runway 23, presently 44 miles to the northeast. Do a sound check when you're back up. Did you hear me on TAC? Did you hear me on TAC or CTAF when I was switching? Say again for Zappa 13. Zappa 13, copy you 3x5. I think I need to turn the volume up. Turn the volume up a bit more. Alright, can you give me another check? There it is.
Zappa 1 Chicago copy.
There you go. Zappa 13, disregard. Zappa 13, Lima Charlie. There you go. I'm also going to switch back to button 6, so I don't keep bothering the helo guys. Yay.
Bingo. Bingo.
22, what is it? 228? Yeah. So. I'm going to be a little bit to the right, so we'll just stay on this offset a little bit.
Bingo.
Compensate.
Bingo.
Alright, countermeasures are coming off. Right, first tactical landing into an airbase that's inside hostile territory, guys. This is my first time doing this, so we'll see how this goes. I want to ditch my altitude as quickly as possible, as close to the base as possible, so I don't get shot at by whatever fucktards are down there. You're right, zone is clear. I thought it was clear, dude. I spent like 20 minutes, half an hour looking that zone up, down, left and right. Thermals, not thermals. It's like, yeah, there's something not right with that zone. Dwyer traffic,
Bingo.
Zappa 13, 13 miles for only 28 tactical descent. Full stop. Right. And then throttle's coming back to idle. Speed brake's coming out.
Bingo. Bingo.
I'm paranoid about these bloody... Let's put a few more flares out just to be safe.
Bingo.
I'm just paranoid as shit.
Bingo.
Paranoid as shit about these man pads. I've never been so paranoid about man pads in my life. Flaps, yeah. Radio altimeter.
Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo.
I'm not entirely... I might be too fast, I may have to go around. I don't think I'm going to make this... I don't think I'm going to get on speed quickly enough. Here's me being all slick with a tactical descent. Oh yeah, we are
Bingo.
not stopping.
Bingo.
I mean... A little heavy on the brakes. I forgot to turn the anti-skid on, that'll be why I'm sliding all over the place. There you go.
Bingo.
Oh, we've even got a welcoming party, look at that. Someone with the flares. That wasn't bad. You know, we definitely weren't on speed for that one, but we got down and we got stopped. That's the main thing. And we did it without getting shot at. Which was the aim.
Bingo. Bingo.
Dwyer traffic, Zappa 13 is clear of runway 28. Ooh. Right, boys. Well, I've been flying for over 2.5 hours, so I'm going to get up and stretch my legs before we go up and do that again. I'd love to know what this tank is doing.
Bingo.
This tank has got me proper nervous. Did it just shoot me?
Bingo.
Just shot me. Cheeky fucker. Okay.
Darkstar 1-1, pop-up group 045 for 130 at 6,000 knots.
Do I? No.
Bingo. Bingo.
What we'll do, guys, because I'm starting to get tired, so what we'll do is we'll do 4 jade arms.
Darkstar 1-1, bra 046 for 130 at 7,000 knots.
In fact, no, we'll just go with the same loadout. Sorry.
Bingo. Bingo.
Just make sure these are all set up right.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Oh, so yeah, we'll go back to Kandahar potentially, and
Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 010.
go back to Kandahar,
Bingo.
drop these bombs, go and tank, and then fly the 400 miles or whatever it is back to the boat, do a case one, land, call it a night. That's the plan. We have an F-18 over there. Who is that in the F-18? Not Indy. So it's either. I reckon that's Vox. Yeah, I reckon that's Vox. Oh, right, guys. I'm going to stretch my legs. I'll be 2 minutes. I'm going to stretch my legs, and I might even get something to eat because I've not eaten today. So give me a few seconds. Oh.
Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 047. Force 130 at 9,000 knots. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 047. Force 120 at 9,000 knots. Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 048. Force 120 at 8,000 knots. Base 04. Force 40 at 7,000 knots. Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 048. Force 120 at 7,000 knots. Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 048. Force 120 at 7,000 knots. Refueling complete.
Boys, I'm back. A handful of Doritos will have to count as my dinner for today. Refuel's done, so we can get rid of that.
Rearming complete. Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 049 Fort 120 at 7,000.
Dwyer, traffic, Zappa 13, taxi and take off runway 05 for departure to the east.
Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 049 Fort 120 at 7,000 knots.
Dude, the bro's complaining about like a frame loss from 140 to 140. Dude, I'm solid at like a 90. Well, I was. Kind of fluctuates, but I'm kind of solid.
Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 057 Fort 290 at
Yep, flaps.
9,000.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I thought I'd left them up. Yeah, left them down. Rather. Obviously not. Thank you, Hornet, for complaining. Gear up and flaps up. Is it normal? I mean, it depends where you're flying, dude. And are you at low level? Or are you quite high up?
Dark Star 1-1.
We're gonna climb up. I mean, I'll have mine up. There you go. Mine's jumping all over the place. I have mine capped at 90. But as I get higher, obviously, as it gets higher, it kind of stabilizes. So, Dubai traffic, Zappa 13 is clear of the airspace. Switching back to tactical. I should probably get some airspeed and climb as well. I just realised I'm over the coin zone. No more leisurely takeoffs. I need to remember that. Right, countermeasures are coming up. Clear and turn. Make sure there's no missiles or anything like that chasing me. Good. We can come off the power now and just let the aircraft climb normally. Switch over to attack. Zappa 11 checking back in on attack. Break. Expert Zappa, have you still got a task in, or have you managed to source it?
Dark Star 1-1. Pop-up group 075 480 at 4,000 knots. Dark Star 1-1. Bra 075 480 at 5,000 knots.
I don't know, indeed, mine's pretty much maxed out. I mean, I know I can't change anything, but I can show you. Mine's pretty much maxed out. That's my settings right there. So, yeah. Expert 12, Zappa 13, radio check. clearly not listening, which is fine. Is he even still playing? Yeah, he's still flying. Is he went south? No, he's not south. Where the hell is he though? Oh, he's a tanker. That's why he can't hear me.
Dark Star 1-1, pop-up group 075470 at 4,000 knots.
Doubled. Hello there. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Love to see all the Panther Den streams. Dude, we've been killing it this week. I'm really, really proud of everybody who streams. We've been killing it. 27,000 probably enough. We don't need to be too high. Yeah. Master Bomb's going to come on. Air to ground mode. Shouldn't you do that? That's an F-16 thing. PP. Just make sure it's set. PP instant. Stop. Cool. We'll try Raven again. Expert 1-2, Zappa 1-3, radio check.
Gambit's up with Expert.
Gambit, Zappa, are you with Expert right now?
A fan.
Roger. Can you relay and ask him if he still has that tasking available, and if so, what does he need? I'm on station with 4 GBU-38s and a 2,000 pounder.
Let me get him to push for. Stand by.
Badger, Expert 1-2, I got you Lima Charlie on SeaTac. So we completed the deep strike tasking. We got a warehouse at the airfield at Kosk, and other than that, it's just battlefield aerial interdiction. We got there's a convoy, and there should be plenty of Taliban strongholds, and there was a SA-13 or SA-9 Dashkin that took a shot at me. Plenty of AAA.
Zappa 1-3, copy, standby 1. See what the north 32002 east 65058 4022. Expert Zappa, I'm 270 miles from Kost.
Zapper, expert copy. Also, be advised there was an SA-3 south of the airfield at Kost. We destroyed it. The search radar is dead. SA-3 go and track radar dead. Multiple launchers dead. And there was a live air defense site, SA-3, at Jalalabad in the tanker track, and we were able to knock that one out as well.
Zappa copies all on the SA-3. You guys are machines, you know that. I'm inbound now, ETA approximately 29 minutes.
Copy, Badger. Godspeed, good luck, and we'll see you back in Dwyer. You back to the ship?
I haven't decided yet. Depends how tired I am, but probably back to the ship.
You got 2 bags with you?
Yeah, if I'm running ugly right now.
same loadout, 2 bags topped off. Got me back to the Diego Garcia
You
tanker
guys are
track
kidding,
with
right?
5,000 pounds plus remaining.
Yeah, roger that, expert. Just an FYI, being told by powers above us that server's about to flatline, so we may have to restart the server, so I may not get the chance.
Darkstar, single contact
Copy.
updated. Bullseye 129.
How long do you reckon before it
243.
crashes?
Track west. Hostile. Hind.
Stand by. We're gonna find out. Are you starting the server now, guys? ETA next minute or so.
No worries.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, they're absolutely raging about it, but yeah, not good.
Well, do you reckon we can get back in our 37-minute flight in that time?
How long do you guys need to RTB?
45 minutes.
Stand by, I will find out. 45 minutes, guys. Can you guys hang on 45 minutes? No chance. Experts, they're saying no chance 45. They could do 20 max. Server won't last 45 minutes.
Copy, Badger, stand by. Let me see if there's another field we can divert at.
Whereabouts are they? They were. There they are.
No, go do it. Get the survival bonus. I'll figure something out. Negative, hostile. There's a lot of shorehide down there when I ran in with the Mark 84.
They're thinking, I don't know why I'm still heading that way. I might as well go back and land. That sucks.
Alright, Badger, Gambit 1-1 is going to try and make a landing at the nearby fob to bank it all. I'll let you know when I'm on the ground.
Zappa 1-3 copies. And Zappa 3 is also RTB.
Darkstar, Inferno 1-1, Alpha check.
Inferno, motherfucker, you're using Inferno? You
Inferno 1-1.
bastard.
Darkstar.
You absolute
Contact.
bastard.
Alpha check. Bullseye 247. 91.
Darkstar, Inferno 1-1, bogey down.
That's there is no shot we're landing with all this weight.
Inferno 1-1. Group Bra 305.
So let's get a fuel dump going.
4000. Flank east. Hostile. Hind.
There is no chance we're landing with all this weight on under our wings at that
Victory.
airfield. So yeah.
Darkstar. Clean.
We'll dump it. Let's get HSI up here. Keep an eye on the weight. Right, there was someone there. I missed it. Deborah, what did you say? Because I missed it. Doing well. Once I get my legs under me on the server, I'll be streaming as well. Got 9 years of Son the Hog and love coins, so here in the server will be up a while. Bring it on. Yeah, dude. Good to have you. Definitely. All the A10 drivers are, a breed of their own. Yeah, coin's going to be up for a while. At least until probably, end of Q1 next year was the logic. But it could be sooner. It could end sooner than that. It could end later than that. It just depends how quickly we get through it. Cola, we were on it a year before we capped it all. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't.
Badger, Gambit,
What?
the camps count, don't they? Because that'd be safer for me.
If any blue base will count. Zappa 1-3.
Copy, thanks.
So yeah, and then I don't know where we're going next. I heard a possibility, a rumor that it's going to be carcasses, but who knows? We've just literally got this one going, so it's a little too early to be talking about that kind of thing. But love the long game. Yeah, man. Like that's the whole point of this place. It's not meant to be easy. We want people to be challenged, and Kola was definitely a challenge. Particularly the last couple of
There's
weeks.
no way I'm going to make it. I don't want to risk doing a field landing in Pakistan with the terrain. If there's an issue, I don't want to explode. And the ground looks a little bit, terrain's a little too rough for me to attempt a field or road landing near any of the cops. So I'm going to just stay in the air.
Expert Zappa, Roger. Wish we had cost, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Maybe next time.
Bingo. Bingo.
And Zappa, Gambit hauling us to try and make it back to the camp on the eastern border.
Roger. Gambit, just be advised, you don't need to go all the way back to that camp. You could probably land at fob back, and that would still count. If that's helpful.
Copy, I'll try it.
Right, that still counts, Indy. I haven't just give her duff information. If she lands at a fob, that still counts, right? Yeah. I know it doesn't count for me because I'm a Hornet, but for her and a Harry, I should count, right?
Bingo.
Oh shit, this thing didn't turn off. Bollocks. Okay, that's not good. What was that call sign again? Gambit. Gambit, Zappa, I'm being told blue smoke marks the fob for easy reference.
Gambit. Waypoint's programmed in, but that's really helpful for the wind, thank you.
Well, like I say, we haven't, like, no concrete decision has been made, and I'm certainly not in the loop on the decision making. Alright, so I can only tell you what I've heard. Whether that happens is.
So I'm up at 35,000 feet, full power. Says I can get there in 22 minutes. Burning 3,000 pounds per hour. Badger, I'd be able to make it there, staying full burner in 21 minutes.
If you could push it any more, mate, I would, because they're saying 16 minutes till we start. So if you've got any excess weight or anything like that that you can get off your jet for more speed, I'd dump it.
Yeah, I jettisoned everything, shoot weapons, all my air-to-air missile stuff.
He's literally going balls to the wall, man. He's going to strip the paint off that jet. Yeah, he's going to go so fast. He's going to strip the paint off it. It's going to be so good. Yeah, man. Afghanistan is what I voted for. You know, there was a vote, and it was between this and Persian Gulf for a little bit. but people ultimately decided Afghanistan is where we wanted to be. So, but Afghanistan was already chosen. Like, CVW1 had already said we want to go to Afghanistan, so it was kind of already a thing before the public had even voted on it, you know. But it was good to know the public felt the same way we did. He's flying an F-18. He's back there
I'm going to be
somewhere.
on the ground in 16 bites.
He's gonna... Roger that. he's just done it. Yeah, that's so good. I love it.
Mach 1.5.
I'm just doing a leisurely flyback at Mach 0.91 and he's like stripping the paint off his jet. Whiskey Hotel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. California, hello.
Bags,
Good to see
rip
you.
300 rounds, and most expensively, rip lightning pod.
We've just ditched everything. Oh man, that's so good. Let's have a look. Where is he? Where is he? We got a little bit of time. There he is. Like, he ain't fucking about. Oh yeah, he's moving. How's the lag today? Server holding up? Server appears to be, well, I said it was. I was about to say it is holding up, but it's actually due a restart. The server is not having a good time. As evidenced by the fact that suddenly my textures have just gone haywire after doing that. That's yeah.
Mach 1.7, 12 minutes.
Oh, I hope the textures come back, otherwise it's going to be a real interesting landing. Fuck, what was Dwyer's thing again? Let's turn that off so we don't do some crazy shenanigans. Dwyer. Zappa 1-3 switching to CTAF. Dwyer traffic, Zappa 1-3 inbound 9 miles for runway 28.
Gambit, inbound, fob back.
Alright. Speed brakes out. And your skid is armed. Right. The good news is, guys, we're quite light, so we should slow down fairly quickly. Burn some of that speed off.
Altitude.
Come on. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Yeah. Yeah. I'm well aware of the altitude problem, my friend. Well aware. This is me, full back stick, full brakes, full speed brake, just to get on the ground as quickly as possible. There you go. Check trim. I think the trim's the last of our issues right now. I fly, well, CVW1 is an F-18 thin at the minute. But when we're not doing CV1 stuff, we can fly anything we want. So I fly F-16, Apache, Chinook. Like I fly pretty much all sorts. Kind of wrestling with a jet right now. Get it back on the tarmac. Get back on the tarmac, you bitch. Come on, please. There you go. Tactical Viper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. How you doing? Yeah, so the CVW1 only flies the F-18 as its primary aircraft, but we do also fly the T-45C, the Goshawk mod, for initial inductions. So everybody who joins CVW1, we start off in the T-45. T-45 is basically a shit test. Make sure that you're committed, because we don't want to waste time on you. Yeah, this jet's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. I've completely screwed the wheels. No wonder it's behaving like a pig. The crew chief is going to have my ass for that one. Yeah, so everyone starts off in the T-45, and then we all move over to once you've done T-45 and you've proved that you're not a shithead and you're committed to the program, you move over to the F-18, and then you start doing Sinatra. You join VFA 122. 122's
traffic, expert 1-2, F-18 is declaring emergency. About 123 miles out to the northeast, inbound.
Turn him off. I don't need to listen to him dying horribly. Yeah, so you transition to the VFA 122, which is an F-18 fleet replacement squadron in real life. So that's where they train you to fly the F-18 and train you to do all the carrier stuff and all that in the F-18. And then once you do that, you have to do a carrier qual, and then you join what the squadron I'm in, VFA 81, in which you get your own jet. As so, got my name on the side and also on the back of our helmets. And you start doing actual Navy stuff. Like becoming flight lead and all the tactical stuff that entails, and eventually go to Top Gun. That shit looks cool, man. But the thing is, I'm a Belgian, only really fly F-18s. Only fly F-16s. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the organized group within Panther Den only fly naval aircraft because we're a naval air wing, right? My bad, it's 3:30. Yeah, man, it's like 2:30 in the morning for me because I'm in the UK, so I completely get it. Yeah, so yeah, we only fly naval aircraft because we're a naval air wing, right? But that's not to say that we don't encourage groups who do fly the F-16 to come and fly on the server. Like, hello, Nave, of course, hello there. So if you've got an F-16 squadron who want to come and fly on the server, more than happy for them to do it, dude. We encourage that shit. You know what I mean? Like, we very much encourage other groups to come and fly on the server with us. So, especially if they're like us and they want to do like the whole Milsim and realism thing and do the real stuff. Like, yeah, we live for that shit. I just started 3 weeks ago with DCS. Started research. Yeah, mate, I'm the same. Like, I have to work really hard to remember everything I know about all the aircraft I fly, because otherwise I forget it. How's Raven doing? He's almost there. He's almost here. He's still burning. still burning. Put our view that way so we can watch them come in. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what this server is, I mean, I would assume most of you do, but for those who don't, this is Panther Den. Here's the link for it. It's PvE, and it is basically the next generation of PvE server. It's completely dynamic, 100% dynamic. We don't just mean, oh, well, only some of it's dynamic and the rest of it is kind of, doctored by the player. No, everything's dynamic about this server. Everything's dynamic about the server. This is a coin server at the moment. So we're doing coin ops in Afghanistan. So it's all, insurgents and asymmetric warfare. But we do other things as well. Like we just come off the quarter map where that was a pure adversary war with Russia. So that was very much a modern war, blue versus red, everything that you'd expect when NATO goes up against Russia, right? So lots of SAM sites, lots of MiGs. Yeah, a year worth of grinding on that map. We won that map a year before we finally beat it and came over to Afghanistan. So if you guys are in for a new challenge and you want something new and where people generally do work with each other and it's not just you by yourself and a lot of other people flying individually, then definitely give Panther Den a go. Yeah, Viper, I don't know if you want Panther Den already, if you've flown it already, but it doesn't matter that you're brand new, dude. Like, come on in. Like, we don't care. You might struggle a little bit, because it can be quite difficult sometimes. But if you're brand new, come on in. You know what I mean? Yeah, Discord's already there, dude. Just look up a bit. I've already put the Discord in the chat for you. And I say, generally speaking, I mean, you're in Belgium. A lot of the player base, believe it or not, is European. So they fly at the same times that you would probably want to fly, right? So it's good. It's good shit. The server's quite quiet at the minute, believe it or not, because it's obviously American time. But a lot of the main player base are Europeans, and the server's based in Spain, so your ping will be fucking excellent. Yeah, it's based in Spain because the lead developer, Heartbreaker, he lives in Spain, so he has a server in his house. So yeah, so Europeans get really good ping, and people in the east coast of the United States normally get decent ping. Everywhere else tends to suffer a little bit, though, unfortunately. But I think, is it California? California, you still in chat? Was it you that was in North Korea? Oh, not North Korea, South Korea. I think California. I think it's California that lives in South Korea. He connects. So people all over the world connect. Yeah, he's in South Korea. We have players in Japan too. There you go. Where do I need to go to talk about bringing an F-16? Just bring them over, dude. Just bring them over. There's no like official thing that you need to do to get an F-16 squadron in. Just tell them to join the Discord, tell them to join the server, and begin. You guys want to organize it. You guys want to jump on a server and then say, okay, we're going to work on, for the sake of argument, capping Kandahar. Working on Kandahar or capping another airbase. Go for it. And then we also, as well, they're not operational yet, but they will be. We also have ranges as well. So if you want to practice weapon drops and stuff, you can go to different ranges scattered around. So you can do both training and real world ops all in one place. Like you don't have to go. Like I say, not for F-16s, not for Air Force aircraft. Like I say, we're a naval air wing, so we only look after the F-18. If you want to join CVW1, then you'd have to fly the F-18. F-16s, we don't have like an official squadron for that. But like I say, if you've got a squadron in mind that you want to bring over, bring them over. Like we don't care. Where's Raven? Shouldn't he be here by now? Oh, he's on his way down. He's coming. Let's get back. See that. As for like official training, no. But there are people on the server who are very knowledgeable about, the F-16 and on other jets. Hot Wheels, for example, she's an F-14 pilot. She's very knowledgeable in that.
Badger, you up on SeaTac?
Yeah, if mate, I'm watching you come in. I cooked my jet landing.
Copy. I got 450 pounds left. Just going high, and then I'm gonna do a split S back to the ground. I think I got hostile terrain off to my low 9 o'clock. Possible stingers on Winchester countermeasures.
He's cooking it. Yeah, I cooked my jet on landing, guys. For those who missed it, I cooked it. Lots of weight and not enough runway. Him and Hot Wheels have been trying really hard to get back to base before the server restarts. So. Raven's a good pilot. He's a decent pilot, so he should if anyone can pull this off, it's him. He can do this. Guy's a machine. Yeah, I made it in at 300 knots, mate. So you can certainly do it. Two beautiful pics in DCS Media. Oh, you on Discord already? "31 Squadron." Yeah, man. You guys want to? If you guys want to come through, fuck yeah. Ask Indy. He runs the joint. Ask him. He'll tell you. We are more than happy for organized groups like yourselves to come in and play on the server as a group. More than happy. I just work here. I know nothing. That's bollocks. You need to know it. There he is. Oopsie daisy. I've lost my cursor. Where's my cursor? There it is. He survived. He looked after his jet. I wasn't so forthcoming with my jet. I just yeeted it. Missions restarting. Oh, I want to leave the server. Oh, I don't know if I want to go for another flight. I don't know if I should go for another flight or not. 3:15 in the morning, should I? Finally, you're kicking people out of the night call. Yeah. Yeah. Pipeline. Open a server 15 megs. Yeah, dude. It's just double check you've got the mods because there are a couple of mods that you need. Um, pretty run of the mill stuff. There's nothing there that most servers don't run anyway. So, but everything you need is on the server is in server status. All the mods and server passwords, weather, that kind of stuff. It's all in there. Let's bring this up. So yeah, server status, and then you've got the password there, which I shouldn't really show on stream, but never mind. Uh, real weather, and then you've got the mods down here. And then you've got the server guides, kneeboards, like server guide and that kind of thing. And then if you're like you're not naval dude, so it's not going to be apply you, but we can do we log our traps, the range. Who was that? That's terrible. That was Raven. Oh, is that from last week when we were doing that bombing stuff, or the week before? T45. Yeah, that was from a couple of weeks ago when we did the T45 stuff. Yeah. The wind was not playing ball. That was Ravens. That was Ravens. Ravens. And there's mine. Yeah. Just waiting for the server to come back up, guys, and we'll jump back in. Um, yeah. So good shit. India, you pushing any like mini patches, anything like that in this restart, or are you just restarting? Just restarting. Okay. So is it literally just the map that's causing this, or is it the mission as well? Because I feel like we've been through this before with Cola. You know, server flatlining because of whatever reason. Is it just the map, or is it something we're doing as well? Yeah, because like I say, I remember us going through this with Cola, and I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was us or if it was the map or. Okay, like we're pushing a hot fix. Okay. I can't believe Heartbreaker's still awake. I mean, I know I'm awake, but guy's a machine. He was. What time did he go to bed? Yesterday. It doesn't matter, Viper. Um, he didn't. Fuck's sake, dude. Um, it doesn't matter, dude. You can connect either way. Your text jazz won't be good if you've only got the Southwest. Your text jazz won't be any good elsewhere. But you can connect with Southwest. We use the full map, but you can still connect using just Southwest. You just won't have the good textures elsewhere other than the Southwest side of the map. All right, seriously, once he pushes this top of this patch out, you need to force him to go to bed. Like he can't keep that up. Fuck's sake. Right. Take your time, Viper. There's no rush because they're pushing a hotfix to the server, so that could take a couple of minutes. So in the meantime, as is customary, I think some erotica is required. What do you guys think? Um, some erotica while we wait for the server to restart. Some F-22 unrestricted climb. Ted Collinsby, don't you know it, man? You know it. Everyone who's into aviation follows Collinsby, dude. There he goes. Fucking show offs, a lot of them. Absolute show offs. Need to get in the habit of doing that ourselves, though, especially in Afghanistan, because the insurgents don't muck about. And no, I'm not taking off from the boat and flying all the way back to Afghanistan. You can start off with that idea. We'll take off from Dwyer and take it from there. Ooh, F-35. But you got to find them first, dude. You've got to find them because they're insurgents, right? So like they don't make it easy. Damn your what? Why tears? Had a different UI? Oh, YouTube? You you mean? Don't know. Put it back up. Is it not just because it's in dark mode? Like it hasn't changed for me. And oh, are you talking about the visuals? I mean, if I DCS, you talking about this interface? Yeah, it's a little bit different, but you know the visual browser is the same. It hasn't really moved. Oh well, I didn't do anything. It did it by itself. I just assumed YouTube pushed it. So yeah, it's certainly not something I've done so far as I know. Nah, dude, don't move to the UK. Definitely do not move to the UK. Right, guys, we'll give it another couple of minutes, and then if no fun is to be had, we'll send you over to somewhere else. A few minutes. All right. Well, now that I stopped, I'm actually starting to feel really tired. So I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually going to go to bed, guys. I know I'm a lightweight, but you know it's 3 a.m. So cut me some slack. Um, yeah. I want to send you over to. There's nobody else streaming Panther then, unfortunately, unless somebody wants to start. But I'm going to send you over to somebody else. Let me see who's out there. I'm going to send you over to Deadstick. I don't know. I've never heard of the guy, but he looks like he's flying the A10. So, well, we'll send you a guy. We'll send you over to him. Guys, thank you to everyone who's watched the stream. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the support. I will be back. I don't want to say tomorrow, probably tomorrow, but if not, definitely Thursday. In the meantime, if you guys haven't joined Panther Den and you want to give it a go, I'll put the link in the chat one more time for you. Go and join the Discord. New players, veteran players, doesn't make a difference. Just join the Discord and jump in. We'd love to have you. And until next time, guys, take it easy. Adios. Much love. Bye.